Recording in progress.
First question, please, Tom Decent.
Hey, how you going? Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Just want to know how that ranks amongst your favourite box at test level and what
It's hard to rate all, honestly. Every test 100 is pretty special. I think the Sydney ones were probably right up there as my favourites. This one, I mean, after last week getting 97, it's got to be up there. It was pretty disappointing. It was, I still take 97 over a duck any day, but no, I would have loved to have 100 in Pakistan, and no, it meant a lot. Obviously, my family's all from Karachi. I was born in Islamabad, but my family's all from Karachi, so this one meant a lot too. So it was really good.
Shahid Hashmi, please.
Usman, congrats on your 100. How did it feel when crowd chanted Khwaja, Khwaja, and was there any relative of yours in the stands?
Look, it was really nice. I think in Islamabad they did the same. They chanted Khwaja here too, and when I got my 100 and came off, the fans have been great. They've been so supportive. I couldn't ask for more. I think I love it because that you can tell they want Pakistan to win. Even when I get out, they're cheering, or if something happens, you can tell they're diehard Pakistan supporters. But you can also tell that they're very supportive of me. So it's very nice. I did have relatives in the crowd, only 4 today. I think I have a big family here in Pakistan, both from my mom. Sorry, in Karachi, both from my mom and my dad's side. But I think only 4 made it out today.
Steve Larkin, please. Steve, you there?
It's on mute, I reckon.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you, Steve.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. If someone told you all this was going to happen in sort of December or even late last year, not just the Ashes series, but coming here, what would you have told them? Is this sort of beyond your wildest dreams, or?
I guess in some respects, I wasn't really, I was loving playing cricket back home in Queensland. I wanted to play for Australia again, but it wasn't something that was on my radar. It was not like I had plastered up in my room and, I need to play for Australia again and all that sort of stuff. I was having a lot of fun playing cricket, and I thought no matter what cricket I play, I'm going to have fun. And fortunately, I've been scoring a lot of runs the last couple of years. In Shield cricket back home, coincided with me being picked in the Australian team, which even that to itself, to be picked back in the Australian team was a big achievement, and I was very, very happy with that, let alone getting a game and playing in Australia. I only played because of Hetty having COVID. It does feel like right now things are going pretty nicely, but I know the game can change very quickly, so I'm just enjoying the journey even right now. A lot of people say that, but I'm at a point in my life, in my career, where it's more about enjoyment than anything else. Nothing lasts forever. I understand that. So I think you probably see it in my cricket. I'm having a lot of fun at the moment. And even if I wasn't scoring runs, scoring hundreds, I think I'd still be having fun, which is something that I've been really working hard on and making sure that, I keep that enjoyment going because it's something I love doing.
Lockie McCurdy, please.
Hey Aussie, congratulations on the ton. Can you give us a sense of how much more difficult it got after the new ball had sort of worn off in that second session to bat out there? And what did you think of that sort of leg side spin tactic that they kind of employed for a large majority of that second and third session?
Look, it got a lot harder when it was reverse swing. It was reverse swinging pretty big in that middle session, and it just got really hard to score. We just had to grind. Me and Smithy knew that we just had to grind. If we saw an opportunity to score, we were looking for it, but we weren't presented with many. They bowled really well in that middle session, and then that last session where the spinners went a little bit negative to the leg side. They were just trying to control the scoreboard because we got so ahead of the run rate. I think they were just trying to bring it back in, which is fine. It's Test cricket. Smithy got out like that last. I think 2 of our boys, Smithy and Greeny, both got out with the same tactic. So I think they thought they'll have another crack at it, but I think we just gave them nothing, which was our plan. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's just Test cricket.
Mel Farrell, please.
Thanks, Brian. Aussie, just on that, just a bit further on that, do you feel that it backfired on them a little bit in that there was so much pressure on you, and just as it was reversing, they kind of went away from what was working for them? And two, you seem to shelve the reverse sweep today. I wonder if you can talk us through if that was a deliberate decision.
I don't know if it backfired on them. I think it's pretty hard to bowl fast bowling out there consistently. It's very hot. So I think the spinners had to bowl in that sort of period. I think it's going to be very hard for the pace bowlers to bowl in that period, then take the new ball again and bowl again. So I think that's more tactics than anything. The reverse sweep, yeah, probably to an extent, but if I don't feel like I need to use it, sometimes I don't. It's always in my repertoire. You know, second innings, if there's rough out there and it starts spinning more, you probably definitely see it. I just didn't feel like the ball was doing a whole lot today. When that's the case, you know, everything sort of just becomes a bit more simpler. I can use my feet, hit down the ground. I don't need to take as many risks to put pressure back on the bowlers because there's easy runs out there. So that's all it was. If it was ragging, if it was spinning a lot more, I would have just played it, but I don't feel like I really need to.
We've got time for 3 more questions. Andrew Ramsey, Faizan Lakhani and Bharat as well, please. So Andrew Ramsey, first of all.
Thanks, Brian. Hi, Usman. Thanks for the magic of Murgatroyd. We heard what you had to say at the CAT presentation to Mitch this morning, but just wondering what that meant to you as a Queensland captain, and also what you think he might be able to do on that surface as the game goes on.
Yeah, look, I don't want to put too much pressure on Schwappo, but even out there when I felt the spinners bowling, and Azhar Ali actually landed one, and he doesn't put half as many revs as Schwappo does, and as I said to Smudge, I think this wicket might suit Sweppin, so fingers crossed. He goes out there. He just needs to enjoy it. First Test match, it's the best Test match, and I said that to Schwappo. It's the one where there's no one on your case. Everyone's happy for you, stoked for you. You achieve something that a long time sometimes feels like you might not achieve it, but always a dream. It's one of the best Test matches you'll play, so I'm sure Schwappo will enjoy it either way. But I'm really excited to see him out there and do his thing. We saw Marnus out there. He gave him a little bit of trouble to the Pakistanis last week, and you know, if Marnus is doing that, I'm really excited to see what Schwappo is going to do.
Faizan, please.
Yes, Ben. How do you think we can implement the in this stage from A2, and what do you think should be the enough score before letting Pakistan?
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Score. What do you think is a decent score before Pakistan bats?
850. Is that just Joe? No, he didn't say anything. No, as many as we can. It'll be interesting to see how tomorrow goes. I think if we bat well enough tomorrow morning, we'll have an opportunity to drive the game. I felt like Pakistan were in a perfect position last game to do the same, but they just didn't do it. They didn't really take any opportunity to extend and increase the run rate. So if we bat well enough tomorrow and give ourselves, and we earn the right in that second session, I think, you know, if we can get anywhere near up 400 or 500, it's a really good task. That's a long way to go still. We're only 250 at the moment. We have to double this score, I reckon. So, short answer, as many as we can.
Last question now, please, Bharat.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, Usman. Just a little bit about you and Shaheen Afridi today. You seem to be some agent who really seem to be enjoying that battle as well.
Yeah, I was just laughing. Honestly, there's nothing really too much in it. He's a good bowler. He's obviously one of the premier bowlers of the world. I think he's just trying to get under my skin, but as I said, I'm just enjoying my cricket, so it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, there's not much more to it, to be honest.
Okay, everyone, thank you very much indeed for your time this evening. Take care. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you.
Recording stopped.